Well, in this video, we focusing on some more transfer news in terms of outgoings. Tyrique George has been sold to Everton, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it with "Here we go" deal sealed between all the parties, including player side. Everton will pay a £18 million fixed fee plus 6 million in add-ons, and there is also a 15% sell-on clause for Chelsea. George will sign on a long-term deal. We're getting some very good money, I have to say, from our academy graduate Tyrique George. And Everton probably needs some squad depth behind their wingers in Ndiaye. And I can't really remember who they have on the right side. But I mean, George is versatile, can play on left, on the right. So we're getting good money for him. I have to say that BlueCo sometimes is brilliant when it comes to getting good amount of fee for players. And we know that Tyrique George was spending a half year alone at Everton, and it seems like they like what they saw. They were interested, and when we're having that 15% sell-on clause in the deal, it means when Everton, if they sell George in the future, we will get 15% of that money they are getting. David Moyes called Tyrique George an excellent boy with an excellent work rate at the end of his loan spell. George, an England under-21 international who came through Chelsea's academy, has been available for transfer for the past 12 months, having held talks with Leipzig last summer, and were close to move to Fulham. Now, is it a big deal losing Tyrique George? Perhaps not. We're getting decent money for him. But I will say what I would do if I were in charge. I would first and foremost sell Garnacho. I would never have brought him in to begin with. Maybe not even Gittens. It depends. I mean, Tyrique George could have been a brilliant backup, a fringe player or future youth prospect that you can sporadically use through the attacking line. And I think personally, when he has received minutes, I have been impressed for what he can offer at that young age. But it could also have, let's say we purchased Gittens and maybe another starting left winger, and Gittens would be the rotational option. I would maybe loan out Tyrique George on a couple of seasons, 2-3 seasons on different clubs, and see how he performs. Because we can't forget how we have loaned out players before at Chelsea, and you can see they have potential, but they need that consistent game time in different environments, and then they are ready to come back. I actually love using players from the academy because they often bleed blue. They give their extra in matches on the training ground. They are also for free basically. You don't have to purchase them. They are homegrown. You can easily register them before the season starts. And that means you have extra money left in your budget to spend on top players that the manager needs. But I guess this is what it is. BlueCo is sacrificing and discarding our academy graduates because of their failures. They need to get the money in because we are sell to buy now. They are put us and themselves in an unhealthy situation. We are in massive debt and they need to recover it as quick as possible. And they're gonna therefore sell our homegrown players for maximum profit and pure profit, as it is called as well. They love doing this. They love selling the academy players. It helps them so much. They're gaining more money in their pockets as well. But yeah, I think it's sad. We on the BlueCo we often turn to other teams and academies who want the kids, but we often have the quality within our own academy, if not better. I mean, look at our best defensive players in this team. It's Colville, Josh, and James. I mean, Josh is maybe not better than some of our centre backs at the moment, but he has massive ceiling and will just get better and better. We have seen it before with other players as well that we have brought up. So on the BlueCo we assigned a lot of players that were never necessary to purchase from the beginning. I also understand that not every academy graduate will succeed. That's just not realistic. But I would rather have a tyrique than a Garnacho. But at the same time, if you have the chance, you should turn to your academy because it saves you a lot of time and money. And they already are settled in the city. They already know the club inside and out. They are settled. They know what the club stands for. Look at Barcelona, how often they turn to their academy in bringing up Kubarsi, Yamal, Pedri, Gavi, so many more they will bring up because they trust in their academy, and that means they can save money for other targets. The next player we're going to talk about is trevoh Chalobah, who has interest from Como, Inter Milan, and we will also see whether there is some more clubs that's going to enter, because Chalobah will be an attractive center back for many clubs. He will be a starter for many clubs out there. I see him at Chelsea as a fantastic squad player that you can rotate with. You can rely upon him to start a lot of games too. But Fabrizio Romano came with some updates that there have been no fresh bids sent by Como after their 25 million euros were rejected. Inter are in talks with Chalobah's camp as well. They see him as a priority, and negotiations will follow. Como remain attentive, but would only return to negotiations if Inter don't proceed with Chalobah's deal. Inter is very far ahead with trevoh Chalobah's agents on the contract and salary. Como won't engage in a bidding war. It won't make any other offers and is waiting for a response from Chalobah as early as next week. So it looks like Chalobah will be his next destination. But to put some merit on it, clubs like Como and Inter, and even Palace who wanted him on loan before, these clubs has fantastic recruitment teams. Their board and recruitment team often know what they're doing. Inter is very picky with who they sign. And the Como project with Fabregas as the manager and their new rich owners, they know also who to buy and not. And if clubs that are really good when it comes to recruitment targeting your players, it means they value the player. It means they see him as a good player to have in their team. So if both Como and Inter is interested, personally I think it's good merits to prove Chalobah is a great defender. Personally, with the center backs we have at this club, I will prioritize keeping Chalobah, Colville, Josh, and sell Disasi, Badiashile, Fofana, and Tosin. Chalobah has been more reliable, consistent, performed better, has fantastic attitude, is so professional, gives his all, he's composed as well. a good recovery pace. He could maybe add a bit more physicality, and sometimes he can misread situations. He's still a solid option to have in the team. But why BlueCo is selling him is the same reason with Tyrique George and other Cobham graduates. It's pure profit. Maximum profit in the books. I mean, which club would want to come in for the other center backs? I will wait and see patiently and see who actually is interested. It's much easier to sell a player that has been performing and used consistently. Yeah, I think that's why they're gonna sell him. I think Chelsea is holding out for £30 million. I think it's value. That's a fair value for Chalobah. And they're going to cash in on him as well. So him plus Tyrique George money will be around 50 million. Somewhere around there. To add into the books. I will deem this acceptable if the other centre backs follows. If Garnacho gets sold as well and some other players, and we actually use the money to bring in a top centre back like a Lacroix, who can play in the middle between Colwill and Josh Armstrong or Reece James, whether he's fit. And then we're signing a new winger or attacker, replacing Garnacho. We're adding maybe another midfielder, maybe even signing another centre back. You're selling some of your players, you need to upgrade on them and buy players that suits the manager. That is so key. So personally, I'm not happy with how BlueCo is operating. They literally discarding academy players despite them being better than some of our players in our team, and will also suit Alonso better. But yeah, this is how it is. This will continue, and who knows in the future if bid comes for Colwill, James, Josh, who knows what BlueCo could do. You can't trust these owners whatsoever. They say they're gonna do something and they often do the completely opposite. You don't know where you have them, basically. So this frustrates me. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below how you feel around the owners selling George and potentially Chalobah soon as well. And yeah, let me know and I will happy read it. So if you're brand new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell so you never miss when content drops. Chelsea Explain is out.